At Up Your Service, we help leaders and organizations answer this question. How do you build a sustainable culture of service excellence? And we apply a proven approach, building an architecture to inspire, educate, motivate, recognize, reward your employees. The foundation is continuous service improvement. In the middle are the 12 building blocks, and in the roof is service leadership. Here is where you need to have direction and protection provided for your team members every day. In service leadership, we have 7 rules, 7 key behaviors. Let me share them with you. Number 1, each leader must declare service to be a top priority. It can't be the customer service department's job or just the theme of the month. Service, creating value for someone else, has to be declared as a top priority by every member of the leadership team. Number 2, it can't just be the talk. They must actually demonstrate and walk the walk, being a great role model for the service they provide, both when they are interacting externally with customers and, of course, when they're working with colleagues inside the organization. Number 3, promote a common service language. You'll recall that the service excellence principles provided 10 ways of looking at and improving service. It is essential that members of the leadership team understand that language, use that language, and promote that language that pulls everyone together to have them work together as a team to improve the service you provide. How do you know whether you're actually improving service? How do you know whether your culture of service excellence is getting stronger? Measure what really matters. Now that means measuring, tracking, counting. How many new ideas are we coming up with? How many new actions are we taking? Which leads to how many compliments are we getting? What's the quality of feedback that we're hearing? Which leads to how are our customer satisfaction scores? What's our loyalty index look like? Which leads to better financial or government results. Measuring what really matters doesn't mean that you start with measuring the results. You're measuring the number of new ideas and actions being taken. Number 5, you've got to enable your team as well as empower your team. A leader must take responsibility for educating, coaching, mentoring, providing help when support is needed, and the empowerment to give your people the chance, to take a chance, to try, and when they do well, encourage. When they don't do well, use it as an opportunity to learn. Number 6, remove the roadblocks to excellence in service. Now, all frontline employees will bump into roadblocks from time to time. Legacy procedures, technology that doesn't quite work, rules and regulations that don't seem to make sense. It is the leader's job to identify and remove those roadblocks to good service. And finally, sustain the focus and enthusiasm for excellence in service. Let's face it, there's wear and tear that comes along with being in service to other people. It's a leadership responsibility to sustain the focus and enthusiasm. These 7 rules, when applied, provide that essential component of protection and direction for a culture that delivers uplifting service. A culture of service excellence is a sustainable advantage. And by applying the Up Your Service proven methodology, you can earn that advantage for your organization.